I'm sorry, I do appear to be stunned by the sexy Star Wars music. I wasn't expecting. Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah, and welcome back to the Sims 4 Occult Baby Challenge, where my sim Lily wants to have lots of different occult babies, and today, we're gonna be heading into outer space. The galaxy awaits for Miss Lily because she's going to be having a baby with KYLO REN. It's gonna be an interesting time, so with that being said, just before we get into the gameplay, elephant in the room, I have glasses now. When was the last time you got your eyes checked? That's all I'm gonna say on that. With that being said, let's jump into The Sims 4. We'll catch up with the Platt family and let's get Lily heading into the galaxy to get pregnant with KYLO REN'S baby. Alright, you guys, it is 5:22 a.m. on Wednesday morning, and we have 7 people in the Platt family household, meaning we do have the space to have one pregnancy occur, but the thing with KYLO REN is I'm gonna have to probably add him into our family in order to then be able to interact with him. So I'm probably gonna have to move someone out of the house temporarily until Lily is pregnant with KYLO REN'S baby. We'll get to that in a second though, because we need to catch up with the Platt family. So we do have Miss Holly, who is a young adult. We have her working on the flower arranging skill. We've got to get her to level 5 of that, because the other requirement she had, she's already completed. She had to complete all the scout badges. We did that in the last episode, which is fantastic. So we are at 64% of level 2 of the flower arranging skill. Once she gets to level 5, we'll be able to move her out of the house. Very exciting. So then we do have Miss Tara, who is also a young adult. She had to get to level 5 of the natural living skill. We can see she's actually at level 6 because that's just how she lives her life, right? We also have to get her to level 5 of the gardening skill. We've got 20% left of that to go. And then we also have to grow 5 oversized crops, which you can see down here. We are working on that, okay? We have the 5 plots. In this episode, I would love for all of them to grow into an oversized crop. That would be fantastic. So then we have Mr. Tobias, who is a teenager. He is a high school B student. He is going to school today. We have done his homework, which is fantastic, and we have gotten the logic skill to level 3, which is one of the skills that he needs to get to level 5, so we're nearly at level 4 of that actually. And then he also has to get to rocket science skill level 5 technically, but in reality he's going to have to get to level 10 of the rocket science skill, because Tobias is also going to need to travel to 6am before we're able to move him out of the house. And in order to travel to 6am, you have to firstly build a rocket, and then you have to reach level 10 of the rocket science skill, because you've got to install the wormhole generator, which you can only do once you've reached level 10 of the rocket science skill. So he's still a teenager. We've got plenty of time with him, but it's going to take a lot of work from Mr. Tobias, that's all. So then we have Miss Primrose, who is a child. She is a grade school B student. She's going to school today. She's in a great place to become an A student today, which would be so very good and fantastic. She has level 4 of the mental skill. That's what we have done for her child life. She is the child of Agnes Crumplebottom. So we're probably going to be able to age her up into a teenager today. I'll mention more about her skills then, because we're going to need to start focusing on them once she becomes a teenager. So then we have Miss Jimena, who is the child of the wishing well. So she is a toddlerino at the moment. She has level 2 of thinking skill, level 2 of movement, and level 1 of the rest. She's only just recently become a toddler, so we're going to be able to get her all of that done in this episode and aged up into a child, which is very, very exciting. So in between last episode and this episode, I gave Jimena's bedroom a makeover. Here it is. I'm going to give you the briefest of sneak peeks. It's very romantic garden stuff themed. So if you'd like to see that renovation come to life, I'll link the video to that in the pinned comment down below. That bedroom is one of my new favorites. I really, really love it. So Jimena's going to be able to go into that bedroom in this episode. Very exciting. And then last but certainly not least, we had a baby with a garden gnome in the last episode. It is Gary. So if I'm looking, we should be able to age Gary up into an infant today. Yes, we certainly can. Very, very good and exciting. But 5:22 a.m. I need to be getting some things happening. Lily's got to go to bar 2. So I'm thinking, it's probably going to be best to wait until this afternoon, right? Because I'm not sure if Lily going to bar 2 is going to then override the kids going to school. So I kind of need to wait until Tobias and Prim get home from school, so I know that they're A students, so that I can age them up and then be going with Lily to bar 2. So I think that's the plan. It shouldn't take terribly long, hopefully. I have play tested getting pregnant with KYLO REN'S baby a long time ago, so I can't really remember whether it took a long time or not. But just as long as I have Tobias and Prim going to school becoming A students, I'll be happy to then spend all night if I have to in bar 2, right? So anyway, it is 5:22 a.m. I need to be getting Tobias and Prim awake and getting ready for school today. Thank you so much. Also, something else I need to mention, we do only have 168 simoleons because of the bedroom renovation that I did in between last episode and this episode. We used all of the money that we had, so that is not good, okay? So Lily might have to do a little bit of painting today. That would be great, so we can have a little bit more money, because I don't know, I can't remember. I would assume that it costs money to go to bar 2. I can't remember, it's been that long since I played with Journey to bar 2, right? So I really can't remember. It'll be fine though, I'm sure, right? Tobias has just reached logic level 4. Fantastic, Tobias. I'm just getting him to play some chess because he is actually in a focus mood. He woke up with momentum from practice makes perfect trait. That's fantastic. And I'm just waiting for Lily to cook some breakfast because there's no breakfast. So just getting Tobias to work some on that logic skill. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Someone's passed away. It's just for Lily though. Oh, Morgan Ember has passed away. So that is Salem and Sabrina's parent, Morgan Ember, the spellcaster. Oh, that's sad for Salem and Sabrina though. Well, rest in peace, Morgan Ember. Well, this is very interesting. Tara just got a phone call from Agnes Crumplebottom saying, "Hey Tara, Flower Bunny has asked me out on a date. Should I say yes?" And oh, look, honestly, I'm gonna say yes, go for it. I like to think that maybe us having a baby with Agnes Crumplebottom has opened her heart to romance. That's what I'm going to say. So I'm going to say yes, go for it, just because that's an interesting pair, right? We'll see what happens with that. All right, and while we've got some time, Miss Holly, I'm going to get you in a thoughtful shower, and we're going to get you, how many flowers do you have? We've got plenty of snapdragons, so we can work on some flower arrangements with snapdragons, my girl. That's what I want you to do. Oh, we've even got one that we can sell here for more simoleons. That's fabulous. Also, today's mail has just been delivered. Very good. All the money that I can get, right? I'm so glad I went with the magic bins that get us the magic money though, because we're up to 505 simoleons at the moment, just with plates and stuff. It's all very good. All right, and Miss Tara, after this, we're gonna check on the crops. I need to water them all, and we need to be fertilizing them all with the hassle-free fertilizer, okay? And we'll do some more after that. Just work on that for the minute, my girl, please. Okay, Holly has just sold that flower arrangement. We can make arrangements, though, with some snapdragons. I want to do the free ones, the dualistic dragons. Let's do that, my girl. See how far we can get your flower arranging skill while you're in this inspired mood before your siblings get home from school. Okay, that's all good. They're all fertilized. So it says good for water, good for fertilizer. Giant crop says fine. I'm going to urge to remain calm. I need to do everything that I can to talk about the stock market, to interact with these plants, to make them feel like they are going to be fine. Discuss thorny issues, and we can vent about problems, and then we can give encouragement. All of those things, my girl, please do that. All right, Lily, let's get the mail and see what money we can get from things in the mail today. Okay, well, we got some starter fruits. I'm probably going to sell them, though, because I'm not really interested in the starter fruits or anything, right? It's all good. We're also going to sell everything else that we have here. So 985 simoleons. That is a welcome addition. Thank you so much. We're now at 1,750 simoleons. I'm feeling a little bit better. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better about that. Oh my goodness, Miss Jimena is a messy toddler. Look at all the mess she made from eating. I'm not mad though, because I can sell it all in the magic bin that makes us the magic money, okay? Harvestfest starts tomorrow. It does indeed, my friends. That's very exciting. I'll talk about that later on, because I've got a couple of little plans, not big plans though. Holly has just reached flower arranging level 3. Fantastic, my girl. 2 more skills to go, and then she can move out of the house. And we've just made 350 simoleons from all of the mess that Jimena made eating her breakfast. Thank you so much, Jimena. Very happy about it. I'm going to get her going potty on her... Oh, she can't go potty on her own. Requires level 2 a potty. Okay, well, we're going to need to get her to wait for Lily to be free to potty train her. She's just making some food. All good. So while Miss Lily is cooking some breakfast and stuff, I'm going to get Jimena to watch her to work on that thinking skill. We need that to happen, right? And Tara has just reached gardening level 5. That's fantastic. So all we're waiting on for Miss Tara is for all of the oversized crops to do their oversized crop thing, right? She's got the time. We're going to just talk to all of the plants all day. Literally, that's what we're going to do, okay? We are really close to thinking level 3 with Miss Jimena. Lily's officially finished cooking, but I'm just gonna get Jimena to watch anyway. Yeah, she's 2% away. It's all good. Well, we could even do something else. We can just, can I find something to, what's that? Yes, the bin. Come and look at the bin, Jimena, and say, what's that? And that should get the last of the thinking skill that she needs, okay? Very good. And Jimena has indeed just got to thinking level 3. Fantastic, my girl. Come and wait for your mum at the potty. She'll be there to potty train you in just a second once she's finished with Gary. It's all good. Oh, she's on her way. All good. All right, Jimena's it'll be a good potty train. If we can get her to level 2, that would be so very good. I would love that. And then I think we're going to spend some time with Lily, working a little bit more on the movement. If we can get Jimena to level 3 of movement as well, that would be so good, because I need to just be the potty and then the really quick communication and imagination to gain. That's so good. We're in a good spot for Jimena. All right, another dualistic dragon's done for Miss Holly. Thank you so much, my girl. Also, her and her cold weather wear, so cute. Never thought we'd actually get to see it here in Oasis Springs, but that's what you get with mysterious weather, right? Another dualistic dragons, please, my girl. Ooh, the mushroom crops. Hold on, I've just been checking on the status of them. The mushroom crops say water good, fertilizer good, and giant crop healthy. Fabulous. I'm hoping that the rest are going to say healthy in a minute. I'm just going to keep talking to them. We are really close to potty level 2, Jimena. Yes, she's made it to potty level 2. Fantastic. We have half an hour until the kids get home from school. Now, I was going to age Gary up before the kids got home from school, but Gary's sleeping. So now the plan is going to be, assuming that both the kids are A students, is to have the birthday party for them once they get home from school, and then age Gary up, and then move someone out temporarily so that Lily can go to bar 2. Okay, that's the plan. With it being Harvestfest tomorrow, Primrose doesn't have to rush to do homework or anything because she can do that tomorrow. So that's why tonight is a really good night to do this, okay? Prim is an A student and Tobias is an A student. That's fantastic. How did we go for Jimena and that movement? She's at 77%. That is a great spot for her to be in. I'm going to get her to start working on the imagination skill. Just get her inside that imagination play tent. Holly has finished another dualistic dragons. Fantastic. You're going to come downstairs. We're going to wait for this birthday party to happen. So, birthday party. We are having birthday Sims B, Tobias and Primrose Platt. Fantastic. We're inviting guests, which include Erwin Price, who is Tobias's dad, and Agnes Crumplebottom for Miss Primrose. Sorry, I had Jimena on the brain for a second, and I was going to say Jimena. That would not be correct. Also, the two of them, right? The two of them. I love that. It's an interesting vibe. Who are we going to invite today? Well, for the first time, I'm actually going to be able to invite Winter and Rain because I don't have to fear them walking in the sun anymore. It's fantastic. Also, you may notice Helena is now not an elder anymore. She's already immortal, right? But I decided she would like to live out her immortal life, not as an elder, but as a young adult. So she's also drank the potion of youth that's brought her back to being a young adult. So we're going to invite Helena though. Let's get this birthday party happening, get everyone on their way.
12 seconds later.
All right, happy birthday, Prim. Yay, Prim! Happy birthday to you, my sweet. So there we go. Prim has aged up into a teenager. Now, she is the child of Agnes Crumplebottom, like we've mentioned. So if we just take a quick look at the requirements that the child of Agnes Crumplebottom is going to need to achieve, we can see she's going to need to get to level 5 of the fitness and gardening skill, and she's also going to need to win a fight. So that's interesting. Having a look then at her aspiration, considering that we are actually choosing this aspiration not just for her teenage life, but for her whole life. I mean, more of the things that she has to accomplish come to do with athletics. So maybe we could do an athletic aspiration. Also, we are going to be doing some gardening stuff, but I don't want gardening to just be all that she is, right? I kind of like the fact that we're going to be steering in an athletic direction. So I think we're going to do an athlete one. So we've got championship rider, extreme sports enthusiast, or bodybuilder. This sim wants to work out and become as strong as they can be. That's kind of the complete opposite vibe to Agnes Crumplebottom, and I kind of like that, so we're going to do that for her. Also, kind of wish we had more athletic aspirations. Anyway, that's fine. She already is a plant lover, and for this one, I mentioned it when I made her into a child. I decided I was going to make her active when she became a teenager, so here she is being active, my girl. Fantastic. That is so very good for Prim. You love to see that. She's already got a six-pack. You'll love to see that too, my girl. She's a strong queen. She's going to need to be a strong queen in order to fight someone, right? All right. Happy birthday, Tobias. Yay, Tobias. So good, Tobias. Excited for you. So Tobias has aged up into a young adult. He is going to be nerd brain for the rest of his life. That suits us. He is already a genius and already practice makes perfect. I think we're going to get him to take after his dear old dad and maybe make him paranoid. He's the child of a conspiracy theorist. Is all. Do I want to do that? Maybe I'm either thinking paranoid or we'll randomize. Just because I don't think there's any other traits that we have that are going to tie into... I mean, maybe we could make him a geek. You know what? We'll do that. I don't want to make him paranoid. I want to make him a geek instead. Let's do that, okay, my guy? That's Tobias. All done. Fantastic. He graduated with honors, which is so good. Anyway, the birthday party is over. Thank you so much. With that being said, Gary, I'm really sorry, my guy, but I really kind of need to age you up right now because it's already a little bit later in the afternoon than I thought it was going to be, and I need to give makeovers before Lily goes to bar 2. So we're going to wake Gary up by aging him up. I'm so sorry, Gary, but with that being said, happy birthday, Gary. Gary is aged up. Let's find out what kind of infant Gary is going to be. Oh no, an intense infant. Well, it's been a long time since I've had an intense infant. It's so fine. Gary the garden gnome. Oh my god, look at him, would you? What a little cutie pie. The genetics. That's so cute. All right, we're going to get Gary downstairs and then we're going to give the makeovers to Miss Primrose and to Gary as well. So I'll be right back once those makeovers are complete.
5 minutes later.
All right, you guys, here we have Miss Primrose, now a teenager in her everyday wear. I've gone with a lot of this sagey green vibe for her because I really like the color scheme. I've also kept the same hair that she had as a child because I thought it was so cute. So that's her everyday wear. For her formal wear, we've got this beautiful sagey green pearl encrusted dress. Beautiful. I don't think I've said encrusted before to describe something that sounded kind of gross. This dress is beautiful though. For her athletic wear, I've got her in just a very basic athletic wear set. We're going to be seeing a lot of this. For her sleepwear, I've got her in this cottage living nightgown, very pretty. For her party wear, I've got her in this little dress with the cardigan, very on trend and very cute again in this sagey green. For her swimwear, I've got her in this little crop top and some ruffly bottoms, very cute for her swimwear. For her hot weather wear, I've got her in this little cropped top and overalls set. I think that's such a cute vibe for her. And then for her cold weather wear, I've got her in this set from Werewolves. I like the vibe. It's giving me that kind of cottagecore vibe. It's just super oversized and baggy. I think it looks really, really good on her. So that is Prim. And then we have little Mr. Gary, who is the cutest little kitty. He's so adorable. Look at him with his little sticky uppy hair, his big sticky outy ears. I love him. He's adorable. So I don't really have a lot of clothing that's giving me garden gnome for the age of infant. So it's just more of the coloring that I wanted to go with. I really like this coloring of the blues and the reds and the yellows. Very nice. So that's his everyday wear. And then for his sleepwear, I've just got him in this little romper. So that is Prim and Gary, now aged up into their respective ages. So we're going to temporarily move Holly in with Mr. Harvey and Miss Poppy as well. That's going to be them for the time being. All good. So let's get back into the Platt family and Lily's gonna go to bar 2. Let's do it. Take a vacation, Lily. Let's do it. Just Lily on her own, okay? I don't need anyone else coming with me. It's just gonna be Lily, all right? All right, we are gonna go to bar 2, okay? All good. And I was gonna say we could go to Black Spire Outpost. Look, let's just go straight to the first order, because if KYLO REN is gonna be anywhere, it's gonna be at the first order. And honestly, I'm hoping it's gonna work in our favor going in the evening towards the night, because every time I've ever come across KYLO REN back when I was actually playing Journey to Bar 2, which you can check that out. I'll link that playlist in the pinned comment down below. It was a great fun time. But every time I ever saw KYLO REN, it was pretty much at night. I think I saw him more at night than I did during the day. So I'm hoping it's going to work in our favor. Here we go, though. Welcome to bar 2. I know all about that. It's fine. Oh, no, I didn't want to bring everyone. No, everyone needs to go home. Okay, it's fine. Look, it's fine. Everyone is here except for Gary. That's fine. Lily, as long as Lily's here, that's all that matters. And look, I'm going to hang around here because generally I've seen KYLO REN come from this building here and walk across here. So Lily, just come and wait right here, my girl. Okay, so because it had been a long time that I've done this, I've just done some research, so I wasn't sitting here for ages like an idiot waiting. And I'm glad that I did, because I forgot that, I mean, KYLO REN, I'm sure he probably walks around, but when it comes to actually playing Journey to Bar 2, he doesn't show up generally until you become 3rd rank of the First Order. So am I gonna just cheat that? We're gonna do... No, we need to go the other way. Neutral support or recruit. You know what? Let's just make her a trooper. Okay, we'll just make her a trooper. She's now rank 1. She's now rank 2. She's now rank 3 trooper with the First Order. Look, Lily, I don't think would align like this. I don't think she would. This is specifically just to have KYLO REN show up, okay? Hopefully KYLO REN will now show up now that we are, in fact, a trooper with the First Order. It's so fine, right? It's so fine. Right, just for the purposes of having KYLO REN show up, I might just have to ask for a mission from Lieutenant Agnon. We're not actually going to do it. As soon as we see KYLO REN, we are abandoning this whole facade, right? Okay, so I did just fake my way through a couple of missions thanks to UI cheats, and now the mission that we've got is report your failures to KYLO REN. So he's got to be showing up, right, in order for me to be able to do that. There he is. I see him. The man, the myth, the legend himself, KYLO REN. There he is. Okay, can I add him to my family? Fabulous. Okay, it's all good. Lily's actually going to go over and chat to him. He is in our relationships panel now that he is technically a part of our family, okay? So I can't remember, because it's been so long since I've actually tested if we could even have KYLO REN'S baby. I can't remember how I did it. But if all else fails, I know that with KYLO REN in our family, I can generate an infant in Creator Sim with KYLO REN, right? I should be able to do that if all else fails. But first things first, let me just see. Can we add KYLO REN to Social Bunny? Let's just see, right? Let's just see. I indeed can add KYLO REN to Social Bunny. Okay, so let's get our relationship up with KYLO REN. I'm really gonna hope that this is gonna work. See, the only place that you can actually woohoo in bar 2 is in Black Spire Outpost. So we're gonna get our relationship up, and then I'm hopefully gonna be able to travel to Black Spire Outpost with KYLO REN. I should be able to, because he's technically a part of our family right now. I don't know. I'm just winging it because I can't remember. I do remember that it was possible. Romantic satisfaction did just begin with KYLO REN, which is great. Can we have a first kiss with KYLO REN? Let's see if that's gonna happen, right? Let's see. Oh my goodness, we are having first kiss with KYLO REN. There we go. Wow, okay. It's all going to plan so far. This is very good. This is very good. I wonder if I go into physical intimacy. No, we don't have the option to woohoo here because there's no option, no place for us to woohoo here. So we're gonna travel to Black Spire Outpost with KYLO REN. Oh, we get to see KYLO REN outside of his... Wow, I completely forgot that they did actually make him look like Adam Driver, right? Back here, this building up the back here, we can woohoo with KYLO REN. I'm pretty sure I still have risky woohoo turned on, which means that a normal woohoo will result in a pregnancy. And that's what we are doing right now. We're doing a normal woohoo. I mean, KYLO REN, he's very excited about it, clearly. He's jogging ahead of Lily. Lily is just chill. KYLO REN is going for it. And also, I was able to send all of the kids home, in case you were wondering. So all of the kids are at home taking care of their own needs. Here we are. I'm sorry, I do appear to be stunned by the sexy Star Wars music. I wasn't expecting the sexy Star Wars music. Anyway, I don't know if Lily's pregnant now. Hold on. Can I go into MC pregnancy and just see if she's pregnant right now? She is! Okay, look, I'm not showing you. I'm not showing you because I've found out what we're having. Okay, I just found out what we're having with KYLO REN. So I'm not going to show you that, but she is pregnant. It's just that we don't have the option to take a pregnancy test here, but I know that she's pregnant because I've seen it through MC Command Center, so it's fine. We can officially remove KYLO REN from our family, which is fantastic, which means, Lily, we can actually go home. Okay, it is, oh my goodness, I've just realized it's 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, Lily, we should be finding out right now that you're pregnant with KYLO REN'S baby, right? There we go. Lily is officially eating for 2. Fantastic! So that means we're going to give birth very early in the morning, but that's okay. So now that we know Lily's pregnant, I'm getting everyone else to go off to bed. Once Tara finishes feeding Mr. Gary, we're going to put him to bed. So with that being said, let's bring on tomorrow, well today I guess because it's 1:29 a.m, but let's bring on Thursday Harvestfest. I can tell you about the little plans that I've got with Harvestfest. Let's bring on Thursday.
The next morning.
It's Harvestfest now, 6:06 a.m. on Thursday morning. I have the day set for the kids to go to school. I am just thinking that maybe I would like to not have that happen. I mean, it's only Prim that we've got to go to school anyway. I'm just thinking that I would like to have a day off work today. And I'm hoping now that I've changed that, because it definitely says day off work school now. When it comes to 8 o'clock that she's just going to take the day off school. It's just that I would prefer to have a day to have Prim to get to level 3 of a skill and to get a school project done so that she could most definitely become an A student tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday and then I would like for her to age up for the weekend, right? That's what I'm hoping is gonna have happen. I should have actually changed that before today. It's fine. Anyway, I am gonna get everyone else awake and going for the day because I have to move Holly back into this house. I have to do that, okay? It needs to happen. I miss her, and also she should be here now that we are pregnant with KYLO REN'S baby. It should just be the way that it is, right? So after everyone has breakfast, I'm going to get Holly moved back into this house and we can resume the Occult Baby Challenge as per normal. But also something else I have to update you on. I did get Miss Tara to fertilize all of the crops again last night. Looking at the pumpkin, it says healthy for giant crop. Looking at the aubergine, it says healthy for giant crop. Looking at the watermelon, it says healthy for giant crop. Looking at the lettuce, it says healthy for giant crop. And the mushroom does still say healthy for giant crop. Y'all just need to keep growing your little selves, okay, into one really big self. That would be really great. I would love that. Oh, all of this stuff from the first order we can sell. Lily doesn't need that. That's 1,300 simoleons worth of stuff. She doesn't need that anymore. I will take the money, thank you. So the other thing that I really wanted to do for Harvestfest, I mean, we do have a lot of plants in here that need to be tended, but I wanted to see what seeds we actually get from the gnomes, because they give you seasonal seeds that are not the starter fruits, the starter veggies, the starter flowers. They give you different ones. So depending on what we get from the seed packets, I would like to potentially change some of the plants that we have in our greenhouse, right? It does now say holiday for Miss Primrose. That's fabulous. So she's not going to go to school. I just would prefer that instead. So, I mean, she needs to get to gardening and she needs to get to active. I have a feeling I'm going to have an easier time getting her to gardening level 3 than I will getting her to active level 3. So we might spend the day with her doing some gardening, okay? I was also just sitting here like, why can I hear birds flying through the house? And even I've seen some wings flapping through the house and I can hear crows. And I was like, why is that? And that's because I have Patchy on the shelf, the Occult Family shelf, to say that we have had Patchy's baby. The birds were on him inside the house. So that's what's going to make the birds fly through the house. Also, Gary has just got the reach milestone. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. See, there's a bird. It flew across my screen. It came from Patchy. Look, that's a vibe. All right, well, we got to 21% of level 2 of potty, right? That's okay, because right now I need to save and then I need to go into Manage Worlds and get Holly back here, okay? All right, so here we have Miss Holly. She's going to be moving back in with the Platt family, just as things should be for the time being. Meaning this is our Platt family once again. Very exciting. Let's get back to it, my friends. Hopefully, we could maybe get really close to level 5 of flower arranging with Miss Holly today, and then we can move her out of the house. Just, I am gonna need Holly to move out in this episode, that's all, so that we can get pregnant in the next episode. That's all. It's gonna take a really long time to get Tobias where we're gonna need him, but I am actually thinking that we're gonna get started today, just working on the rocket science skill and building the rocket, because I kind of want to use the rocket next episode, and not just for Tobias, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, so let's just get started with that, by the way. Tobias is in a focused mood for 4 hours. Let's get out there then. We have the rocket pad over here next to the house. It costs 1,000 simoleons to build it. My guy, come on, let's get started. We do already have level 2 of rocket science skill. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to gain a lot of that today. It takes a long time to build the rocket. A long time, like days to build the rocket. So he's got days. He's got plenty of days. All right, and I'm also going to get Prim pondering the moves to get her in a focus mood. We'll get her out tending the garden. Holly is back here, by the way. There she is, my girl. You do love to see that. I need to get her in an inspired mood. So upstairs in the shower, take a thoughtful shower. As for over here with Jimena, she needs to have some fun. Well, I guess we're going to get her babbling at uni because she's just got communication and potty and the tiniest little bit of movement to go. So we'll get that happening for her. And Miss Lily, you are now free to get started doing some tummy time for Gary. Fabulous. We'll get maybe one attempt in before he's going to need to have a nap. I can hear the hammering away that we've got here. Ooh, look at this. It's going to be a brown and silver. Lift head milestone immediately for Gary. Thank you so much, my guy. This is the first tummy time attempt and he needs to have a rest, so that's fine. You can have a little nap now. Lily's even gonna have some time to herself. I mean, maybe we should just clean up in the kitchen because things are gross, and also we should appease the gnomes so that we can get some seed packets, right? Gardening level 2 for Prim is fantastic, so good. So I'm just gonna get Lily to appease the gnomes. We're also going to need her to make a grand meal for tonight's dinner. So that's cool. We can do that while we've got Mr. Gary sleeping. But I do have this little graphic, which I might stick on screen for how to appease the gnomes. Like what will make each gnome happy for Harvestfest. So we have 2 of the swimming gnomes and they like coffee. So we're going to appease the gnome by giving coffee to both of them. That's 2. And then the 3rd one we've got is the Grim Reaper gnome who also likes coffee. So we can give that one coffee too. What? Oh no, he likes pie. Oh, I got totally confused about that. Look, that's okay. I'm actually going to sell that gnome. 210 simoleons we'll get for that one. Sorry for reading the graphic wrong, by the way. He has broken my sink, so I'm going to need to fix that, which means we do have 2 gnomes that are going to give us some seed packets. That's totally fine. It's all well and good. Hey, did you know that 67% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 creator sim videos, build videos, and some gameplay of The Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video. Jimena's just got to level 3 of communication, my girl. That's fabulous, which means we've got the tiniest little bit of movement and then all of the potty. Hello, sir. I was not expecting him to come to life. I should have known it is Harvestfest at 1 o'clock and that's when Patchy generally does come to life. Is he going to be able to go back to his little tree, though? I don't want you here, Patchy. I'm kind of done with you, my guy. All right, anyway, hold on a second because we do have my girl Primrose who has actually harvested everything, which means we've got some new flowers to give to Miss Holly so that she can continue working on making her arrangements for free. We can sell everything else that she has in here. Fantastic. Which is 729 simoleons worth of stuff. That's so good. And Prim has just reached level 3 of gardening. Fantastic. Holly has just reached level 4 of flower arranging. That's so good, thank you. Which means for Primrose, hold on, let's take a look. She now has a skill at level 3. That's exactly what I needed to have happen today. We can get her to do a school project tonight so that she can become an A student tomorrow. We have just got Mr. Tobias to level 3 of the rocket science skill. He can now expand fuel storage tanks for rockets. That's fantastic. That is one step closer, my guy. Proud of you. And Jimena has just got to level 3 of movement, which means all she has left is potty. I just don't know if we're gonna get her there today. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, I could give it a try, ay, ay. Patchy, no, this is exactly what I wanted to not have happen. He needs to not be tending the flowers. It needs to be Prim that's doing that. Ooh. Alright, we've finished doing everything for the plants thanks to Patchy's help. He weeded all the flowers and I didn't know that he was doing that. Anyway, to be fair, he did also plant a chrysanthemum plant right here. So that's going to grow into chrysanthemums. That's fine. Thank you, I guess, for that, Patchy. But now I'm going to get Prim started on a school project so that I know that that's going to be done for her. All right, how far did we get on that potty for Miss Jimena then? We're at 41%. It's all that she's got to do though, so maybe we'll just do one more potty train of Jimena. At that point, Gary will be awake and ready to be fed, and then we can look at starting to invite people over for Harvestfest. Oh, we've done the next bit of the rocket, Mr. Tobias. Nicely done, my guy. All right, so I'm starting to plan the Harvestfest where we're going to have some of our family come over to hang out. So who am I going to invite? Well, I definitely think I want some of Lily's kids. As Gary gets the grab milestone, everyone, it's Harvestfest dinner. Come and grab some. Oh, I do. I just love to see it, as always. It's so nice to see everyone coming to have some Harvestfest dinner. I see Alfie as well. Someone's making a white cake. Jeff is here too. I love seeing the dinner table get filled with Platt family members. It's so nice. The grand meal is officially done though. Oh my goodness gracious. You do just love to see this. Happy Harvestfest to the Platt family. It's my favorite. All right, Prim, how are you going with your dinner? You're almost done. Once you finish your dinner, I'm going to get you to work on this project and we're going to get as many of your siblings as we can to help out. That's going to be so nice, right? And everyone else, I mean, y'all can just hang out. Y'all can continue trying to make white cakes, I suppose. I mean, it looks like Sunny has made a white cake. Thank you, Sunny. Look at this. We have Platt family helping Miss Prim out with her homework. We've got Sunny, Casper, Harvey, and Helena helping her. That's so good and fun. This is just such a vibe though, right? Oh my god, look at how quickly we finished that project. It took like an hour with all 5 of them doing it. I love that. Put that in your inventory. And with that, I'm actually going to send Prim off to bed. I mean, she's ready for school tomorrow. It's all good. I'm going to get her ready for that. Going off to bed. Everyone else can stay up a little bit longer. We have adults everywhere else except for Gary, of course. But we do have Gary working on some more tummy time with Miss Lily. And then Lily's probably going to put him down for the night. Oh, Sunny's heading out. We're going to start having kids heading out. Oh, well, thank you so much for coming, Sunny. We just got roll over to back milestone with Gary. He is absolutely crushing it, my guy. Harvey's about to head out as well. Thank you so much to everyone for coming. So with that being said, we do have 6,143 simoleons, but I do think I'm going to have Lily stay up all night. We'll pull an all-nighter with her to work on some more paintings. So let's just maybe get that happening, okay? So with that being said, everyone else is going to head off to bed. Let's bring on tomorrow, Friday. We're going to be able to age Miss Jimena up into a child tomorrow. We just got to get her to finish a little bit more of the potty skill and then she's going to be right to go with that. We're going to be having Miss Prim going off to school, hopefully becoming an A student there, and then we'll be able to age her up into a young adult, and then we're going to have like 4 young adults in the house. So I kind of need to get Holly to level 5 of the flower arranging skill tomorrow as well so we can move her out, okay? So a lot to happen tomorrow. Let's bring on Friday.
The following day.
Alright, it is 7 minutes past 5 on Friday morning. I'm getting Miss Prim awake. A couple of things to mention that happened overnight. First of all, we got a message for Miss Tara who says, bed or dirt, hot or cold, it's all the same for Tara. Cultivating her natural living skill has enabled her to sleep through conditions that most Sims can't tolerate while awake, which is exciting because it was snowing when she went to sleep last night, and as you can see, she is still asleep. So she was able to sleep through the snow. That's what I've been waiting for her natural living. Secondly, Secondly, Lily here, as we can see, she has painted 3 paintings. One of them was a masterpiece. I may as well sell them right now. So this one here was not the masterpiece. This one was 848 simoleons. This one here was the masterpiece. So this one is 2,203 simoleons. And then the first one here was not a masterpiece, 897 simoleons. Fantastic job, Lily. We also do have lots of seed packets here, so let me just get some of them into Prim's pockets. One of each would be really nice. So we've got seasonal summer, seasonal fall, seasonal spring. I need seasonal winter. I do have some more seed packets upstairs in Mr. Tobias's room. We did not get a seasonal winter. All the extra ones we can sell, by the way. It's fine. And we can also sell the 2 gnomes that we had as well. So they are going to be 275 each. That is so good. Which brings our funds up to 10,771. We got mail yesterday and I didn't even have Lily go and get it. So I'm going to get the mail, see if there's some more goodies to be had. You just never know, right? There should be, right? Because we had a birthday party and I didn't get the mail after the birthday party. So that should be good. Good and healthy is what I like to see on all of my crops. That's fabulous. I kind of need them to grow before winter though. Otherwise, I'm going to have to house them somewhere. Maybe we can put them underneath the balcony. Should I try moving them now? Actually, I'm just scared that once it changes to winter and they haven't grown yet. Oh, I can't. It must be placed on terrain. That's okay. I can get rid of this pathway for a second if it means that I can have my crops here. Okay, so look, that's all of our crops now placed under cover, right? Because we do have like a little roof covering where they are now. So even if it changes to winter, that should be fine, right? That kind of stuff makes me nervous. Like I said, I don't know how long it takes for them to grow. We've only got 2 more days of autumn before it heads to winter, and I need to be not sabotaging these plants, right? Lillian has collected everything from the mailbox. Let's see what was in there. Oh, not much. Starter fruits, enormous trilobite, and starter flowers. But I guess that's better than nothing. 185 simoleons from that lot. That's okay. Lily's actually got a second, okay? Lily doesn't have many seconds ever. I'm gonna get Lily actually upstairs and tinkering at the robotics station while she's also very focused apparently as well for 13 hours because she crafted a masterpiece. I'm gonna get her working on the robotics skill so that she can hopefully work more on the cleaner bot. Lily's just gotten to robotics level 2. That's fantastic. Tobias is already in a focused mood. I'm gonna get him back working on the rocket, my guy. Go and do that, please. And Tara, my girl. Oh my gosh, we've got some weeds. I need to weed all and water all, okay, over here. Miss Holly, I'm just getting her to have some fun before we get her working on the flower arranging skill, which, by the way, we have passed level 4 of. So we are at 52% of level 4. We're definitely going to be able to move her out of the house today, which is exciting, but also a little bit sad, right? Tobias has just got to rocket science level 4. He can build and upgrade faster. That's fabulous. All right, Jimena is awake. She desperately needs to have a bath. So Lily, I'm going to get you to take a break for a second and come and give a bath to Jimena. And then she's going to need to have some food, and we've just got to work on 41% of potty for her. Fabulous. See, now looking at all the crops, it says that they're sheltered, which means that it doesn't matter what the weather is doing, they can still grow. That's why I had to move them undercover. It's all good. We've just got roll over to tummy for Gary, which means he can do tummy time on his own. What a clever guy. We have absolutely crushed it with Gary. There we go. Miss Holly has just reached flower arranging level 5. And that's really good because that means she's going to be free once she finishes making this. And then we can get her help in getting Miss Jimena to the potty that we need, right? That would be so good. Tobias is working away on the rocket. We are really close to level 5 of the rocket science skill. And there we go. He's reached rocket science level 5. He can upgrade to improve maneuvering thrusters on rockets. He can also mentor others in rocket science. But we haven't even finished building the rockets. So it's going to take more than level 5 to even get him there, let alone be able to install the wormhole generator that he needs to be able to travel to 6am. Patchy is still here. I don't know why Patchy is still here. I'm thinking I'm going to have to get rid of the Patchy tree and change it to a pumpkin because I don't want Patchy to be here all the time and looking after my plants, right? Jimena's just got to potty level 3. Exactly what I needed to have happen, thank you. And we do have Miss Prim getting home from school in 5 minutes, so it's all about to be happening, right? There we go, Prim's become an A student. That's so exciting. We need to get it all happening. I need everyone to come and wait. Except for you, Tobias. You can keep going, my guy. You've done the next part of the rocket. So exciting. So after this, it's just the top part. But it's still gonna not be finished today, I don't think. Maybe tomorrow we'll get to finishing the rocket. So good. Prim's in a little bit of a sad mood from school, so I'm just getting her to jog it out for a second. We are going to be planning this social event right now with Miss Lilly. Yes, we are. We're having a birthday party for birthday Sims. I'm still holding on to the trash, by the way. We're having birthday Sims be Miss Jimena and also Miss Primrose. Very exciting. And we're going to invite guests. Now, unfortunately, the only parent that we can actually invite is going to be Agnes Crumplebottom, who is Prim's mum. The Wishing Well is the other parent, so that's just like, we can't do that, right? And then we're gonna invite some kids. This time I think we'll just invite like Helena, Jasmine, Jeff, Winter and Rain, and also Dylan Silver Sweater. Let's do it. So here we go. Happy birthday, Jimena. Yay, Jimena. So exciting. All right, Jimena has aged up into a child. So looking at the child of the Wishing Well, I actually haven't shared that with you guys in the Occult Baby Challenge just yet. But if we take a look at the graphic really quick, it says that the child of the Wishing Well has to get to level 5 of any skill. And while I decided while I was doing her bedroom makeover what those skills were going to be, I do 2 skills for every one of the kids, even though it just says any one skill singular. I'm doing 2 skills, okay? So I've decided, because we went with a lot of the romantic garden stuff in her bedroom, that I would lean into the romantic vibe, and we're actually going to get her to level 5 of the romance skill and also to level 5 of the charisma skill. So with that in mind, having a think about Jimena, I mean, social just seems to be the right vibe, right? Cool kid on the block or social butterfly. I reckon social butterfly. And then for her first trait, I reckon we could probably make her self-assured, right? These Sims tend to be confident. Totally fine. So that's going to be Miss Jimena, now a child, and very exciting. Quickly, oh my goodness, Prim, happy birthday, Prim. This cake is literally about to spoil before our very eyes. There we go, 1 minute, it's just spoiled. I think we did that just in time. So happy birthday to Prim. So Prim has aged up. We have her being a bodybuilder for her life. We have her being a plant lover and active. What is her last trait going to be? I mean, she needs to be working on the gardening skill. She's already a plant lover for that. Do I just go with genius because it's going to get her into a focus mood quicker? Maybe I'll just do that, okay? So I'm happy with that from Miss Prim. Fantastic. She also graduated with honors, which is so very good and exciting. But with that being said, thank you so much everyone for coming. It's so exciting to see so many of you, but the birthday party is over right now. Thank you so much. And with that being said, we're now going to give Miss Jimena her makeover, her child makeover. So I'll be right back once that's complete.
A few moments later.
Alright, you guys, here we have Jimena in her everyday wear. Now, like I mentioned when we aged her up into a toddlerino, she's just a normal child. She just happened to come to us from a wishing well, so she doesn't need an occult makeover. So she just looks like a girl. She's just a girl in the world, and I don't mean to have that sound negative because she's gorgeous. I love her. I love this outfit from Adventure Awaits, and this swatch specifically is gorgeous, and I think she just looks so cute. So for her sleepwear, we've got her in this little pink set, very cute. For her party wear, this gorgeous pink polka dot dress with the bow. She's gorgeous and I love her. For her hot weather wear, I've got her in this gorgeous little outfit, top and shorts. This is one of my favorite tops for kids. I've never used these shorts before. They fit so perfectly together. I love it. And then for her cold weather wear, I've got her in this little cardigan dress, tights, and custom content shoes combo. Very, very cute for little Miss Jimena, who is now a child. So with that being said, we're now Friday night. So very, very excitingly, I mean, Prim is now a young adult, so I can sell all of that stuff. all good. I can also, hold on, just get her to open these seed packets and see what seeds we got for the seasonal seeds. Let's take a look. Okay, well, we got some lemons, we got some bell peppers. The snapdragons we've already got, but I would love to plant some bell peppers in this garden. So maybe we can look at having Prim dig up the chamomile that we've got here. We've got some chamomile. I don't want that anymore. So Prim, you can come and firstly harvest what we've got there. Harvest all. And then what is this one as well? Yeah, the taro plant. Yeah, I definitely want to dig them up. We can get some bell peppers in there. Tara, how are your plants going? Oh, we've got some weeds. I need to weed them all, okay? And also I need to fertilize all crops with the hassle-free fertilizer. Let's do it. Oh, and hold on. Before I actually get too far into it, I need to move Miss Holly out of the house right now. Oh! We're gonna move Holly out of the house so that we've got enough space to be able to get pregnant in the next episode, because that's also very important, right? With that, actually, maybe I should have a look for a second, because, I mean, we know that she got to level 5 of the flower arranging skill. We saw that before, and we know that last episode she did get to all of the scouting badges completed, which is what she needed to do for her life, which means that if we take a look at the graphic for the Child of Jasmine holiday, flower arranging, and earn all scout badges, that has officially been completed by Miss Holly, meaning we are ready to move her out of the house right now. So, I'm just taking a look at the Platt family, who we have got and where, right? I mean, we've got Herman living on his own. I feel like maybe that's where we need to move Holly in, right? So that's going to be in Oasis Springs. And then we've got Mr. Herman, who lives in the old 100 Baby Challenge house on his own. I don't want to lose that house, so we're going to have Holly move in there with Mr. Herman. So there we go, the two of them together, which means this is the new Platt family. Very, very cute. All right, so I know it's very late at night. It's 9:30, but we have Mr. Gary, who is super energized still. So I'm actually going to get Lily to pop him in his crib for a second, because next is creep, and we know that they get the creep milestone pretty quickly in their crib. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen, right? Is he getting it right before my very eyes? My guy. Well done. Very good creep milestone for Gary. Exactly what I needed. All right, can we practice the sitting milestone, please, Miss Lily, with Mr. Gary? That would be so nice. I think he's one and done it, right? Let's just see. You just never know, right? See, we got the laugh milestone. That's why you always wait around and just check it out, right? So we're going to do it again. Practice sitting, please, with Mr. Gary. All right, our crops are all looking good and healthy, right? Oh my God, Tara's being abducted by aliens. I was just saying the crops look good and healthy, and Tara's being abducted by aliens. Oh my God. Oh my God, as I was standing right beside her. Jeez Louise. Anyway, I just can't believe that happened before my very eyes. There we go, Gary. Thank you so much for getting that sit-up milestone for me, my guy. That's fabulous. We can now put him down for the night. Very good. Oh, Tara, please come home soon. Here she is. Oh, Tara, there you are. Tara, my poor girl. I'm so sorry that happened to you, but it's 1:30 in the morning. I need to get you off to sleep, my girl. So with that being said, we're going to bring on Saturday. Now, Saturday, we're not giving birth to the baby today, but we will be giving birth to the baby very early on Sunday morning. But still a lot of things to happen on Saturday. I would love to finish building the rocket tomorrow. We're going to be aging up Mr. Gary tomorrow. That's so exciting. So let's bring on Saturday.
The next day,
Alright, it is 6 a.m. on Saturday morning, and even though she was the last one to go to sleep, Tara is going to be the first to wake up today. It's all good. Tara, good morning to you. Now, I was hoping that I would see a little bit more movement with our plants. They need to be sprayed, so I'm just going to spray the area for bugs on all of the ones that have bugs. We definitely need to water them all as well as fertilize them all again. I was really, like I said, hoping to see some more movement. Oh my God, before my very eyes, we have a pumpkin and it's 1. And we have an aubergine and it's 1. Oh my God, before my very eyes, I'm so excited right now that this is happening. Oh my God, and there's a watermelon and it's 1. And there's a lettuce and it's 1. And now I just need the mushrooms to do it and be one. Yes! Oh my god! That's so exciting. So once they're fully grown, because they're not fully grown, but that means that we will have grown 5 oversized crops. The first time I ever did it as well. That's so exciting. I'm so freaking excited that this has happened right before my very eyes. I was really hoping that it would happen before my very eyes and that it wasn't going to happen when I wasn't looking. I'm so glad that that happened then. No, I'm getting the message that someone else has passed away. Okay, but it's only for Lily, right? It's only for Lily? Oh, well, that's a little bit sad. The flower bunny, who is Poppy's parent and was potentially having a budding romance with Agnes Crumplebottom, has passed away. Well, that's sad. It's sad for Poppy, because that's Poppy's other parent. It's also sad for Agnes Crumplebottom. I'm scared that Agnes Crumplebottom losing another love of her life would send her right back to her handbag-hitting ways, actually. That's really sad. Well, rest in peace, the flower bunny, and thank you for giving us Poppy, right? Anyway, Tobias, I need you to wake up. A big day incoming for you, my guy. You've got to spend as much time as it takes to finish building the rocket. Would be really nice, right? That would be so good. Miss Prim is also awake. We need to get started working on some skills for her now that she's a young adult. So we can get started on, I mean, she's already at level 3 of the gardening skill, but we can get started on the fitness skill now for her as well. I would like to kind of incorporate the fitness into her day-to-day life. That's exciting. Right, and Miss Jimena is awake and getting ready for the day as well. I need to get her homework done. Maybe getting to level 3 of the social skill as well would be really cool. She's nearly there. That's fine. Just get all of these watered, please, my girl. I can't wait to see how they're all gonna look like when they're really big and fully grown. Okay, Tobias is already in a focused mood, so we're gonna get you back continuing to build that rocket, my guy. Love that for you. And I think I'm going to do it just because I heard the caw of the crow leaving Patchy. I'm sorry, Patchy. I have to get rid of you. I can't do it. Also, I've got some things in the household inventory that I'm going to be able to sell as well. We've got 2 dresses and we've got 10 plates. That's so very good. So we're up to 17,547 simoleons. Wow, we have crushed it. The garden has really come in handy for us. I need to get a pumpkin on the shelf here, and also I might from Holly's bedroom. Hold on, pumpkin first. Let me just get the pumpkin sorted first. So maybe we can get just a plastic pumpkin eater. Which of these faces looks most like Patchy? I guess maybe this one looks most like Patchy. We'll get that one up there to symbolize we've had Patchy's baby. From Holly's room, I'm just going to grab her scouting trophy. I think we'll get the gold scouting trophy, and that can be what we use to symbolize that we've had Jasmine Holiday's baby, right? So we'll chuck that there. Very good. Look at this occult baby wall. Very exciting. Prim we have in a focused mood for 3 hours, so I'm just going to get her to tend the garden. So we're going to harvest everything, and then I didn't end up uprooting the chamomile plant or the taro plant, so I'm going to get her to do that today so we can get the bell peppers plant. Very exciting. Also, more money coming our way. Hell yeah, let's do that. Ooh, today's mail's just been delivered. Lily didn't even get the mail yesterday, so maybe we can get the mail right now. Even more money coming our way. Hell yes, very good and exciting. Thank you. All right, we got a letter from an adoring fan. We haven't got one of them in a few days. Let's see what it says. We are always behind you no matter what. We will always take a stand for you, but you have to believe in yourself. Look, that's very sweet and also kind of true. All of the other toys and stuff I'm going to sell. Very good. So we got another 1,315 simoleons. Fabulous. That's exactly what I do love to see. Tobias has just got to level 6 of the rocket science skill. He can now expand cargo bay on rockets. That's fantastic, Tobias. Very good. We still haven't finished putting the top on yet. All right, we have the prom photos here for Tobias and Prim. Very exciting. So cute. Look at Tobias. I love him. What a vibe. And Prim looks gorgeous. So that's the prom photo wall updated. Fantastic. We did have Prim harvest everything as well though, so I can sell everything here except for the bell peppers because I still haven't planted them yet, but it means 1,859 simoleons. Do you see what I mean when I say the garden has come in clutch for us? We're getting that much money every single day. Now that we don't have anyone needing to do the flower arranging skill anymore, Wow, the garden. Thank you, the garden. Best decision I made was the garden, right? But speaking of Miss Prim, we're going to get her going for an energized jog. Jimena's just got to level 3 of social. She's got to get to level 4 though. I've just remembered it's level 4 in order to become an A student. So keep going with that social, my girl. Keep doing that. Yes, we're going to get Prim to like fitness. That's fantastic. But I have just remembered once she finishes this jog, we actually have the punching bag. I got this so that she could learn how to fight. So just while Lily's got a second, she's back upstairs working on tinkering at the robotics station, right? Also, speaking of Lily, if we have a look, we are give birth in question mark, which means it's actually not going to be today. It's going to be 1 o'clock Sunday morning. So it's in just under 12 hours that we're going to give birth to this baby, right? All right, my girl, practice punching, right? That's what you got to do right now. Practice punching. Oh, I'm so excited about this actually because I know she's going to end up fighting someone. Level 2 of fitness for Prim. She can now discuss workout techniques with other Sims. Very good. Oh my god, he's done it! Tobias has finished building the rocket! That's very good, except for the fact that we are only at level 6 of the rocket science skill, so we can't install the wormhole generator. We can, however, upgrade to have other things as well. They all cost lots of money. But maybe things like landing stabilizers will assist with successful rocket ship landings. That's probably an essential thing to have. So let's do that. Oh, Lily is also really tired. This is a bad spot that we are in. This is a really bad spot we are in. Could we can't pull an all-nighter. Oh no. Do we? I got 742 satisfaction points. I think that's enough to get a potion. Sleep replacement, it's 400. Fantastic. I'm gonna get one of them. Lily, you can't go to bed now, my girl. You just can't. I'm really sorry. Okay, we are starting attempt number 1 at crawling at 5:42 p.m. It's very late, but like I said, we are giving birth at 1 o'clock in the morning. Lily's got all night. Tobias has got to level 7 of rocket science. He can now upgrade to install cannon defense system on a rocket and can also build and upgrade faster. Well, I mean, that's okay, but as long as we can gain the skill faster, that's kind of what I want right now, right? Got 3 more skills to gain before we can install the wormhole generator. And oh no, I needed to have that installed by the end of this episode. Oh boy. That's okay, I'm just gonna have to shuffle some things around. Okay, that's the first attempt of crawling done with Mr. Gary. Thank you, Lily. Let's get into attempt number 2. Let's do it. Okay, Gary needs to have a nap, but I'm thinking we're about to finish attempt number 2 right now. We've got 1 more attempt. Once we get him to crawling, I can put him down for a nap really quickly while we're planning the birthday party and waiting for people to come, right? And then we just need to age him up. So practice crawling. This should be attempt number 3 right now. Last attempt, hopefully, Gary, please. Please, Gary? Please, Gary. Gary, please. Please. Gary. Gary. Yes, Gaza. In Australia, we would call someone named Gary Gaza would be their nickname. I'm going to hang around with you until we get the actual notification to say that it is in fact the crawl milestone that we've just gotten with Gaza. Thank goodness. I was scared that it didn't say it for a second, that he didn't roll over to start crawling. It's all good. We did get the crawl milestone for Gary. So if we take a look at Gary, we have got everything done up to learning to crawl. So now Lily, I'm going to get you to pop him down just over on the mat, and then we can get a birthday party planned. That would be very good. Someone has passed away. Oh, goodness gracious. Who is it? This is one that everyone knows. Oh, God, I'm scared. Who is it? Okay, well, everyone knows her for good reason, but I didn't know that Agnes Crumplebottom could pass away. I thought Agnes Crumplebottom was immortal because she's just one of those ones, right? That just is around forever. I mean, she's elderly, we know that, but I've never seen Agnes Crumplebottom pass away before. Wow. Oh, that's really sad for Prim. Oh, Prim, I'm really sorry. That's your mum. That's your mum, my girl. Maybe she's venting by punching it out. Oh, Prim, I'm so sorry. Well, that's so many parents pass away in this episode. With that being said, rest in peace to the one and only legendary Agnes Crumplebottom. So we're going to have a birthday party for a birthday sim, Mr. Gary Platt. We need to invite parents, which for him is Garden Gnome. Fantastic. And we need to invite 1 more at least. And I think I'm only going to invite 1 more. Okay, who's someone? Whoa, what is going on there? I don't know what's going on with Winter. Anyway, I was going to say, who's someone we haven't seen this episode? We haven't seen Faye. I'll invite Faye. I love Faye. And we're going to have this birthday party right now, okay?
moments later.
Hello, garden gnome. I see you. There you are. Happy birthday, Gary. Yay, Gary. So exciting, Gary. Your dad is just over there at the fridge. It's all good, Gary. Well done. So with that being said, Gary has aged up into a toddlerino. Let's find out what kind of toddlerino he's gonna be. A wild child. No worries, he's gonna gain the movement skill slightly faster, which is good. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Very good. So with that being said, 10:37 at night. I do need everyone going off to bed. But before we have everyone going off to bed, okay, there's one thing that I need to do, and that is give Mr. Gary a garden gnome toddlerino makeover. Very exciting. Let's get it happening.
More moments later.
I had to go unhinged for Gary. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that every Halloween I do Halloween costume custom content that you can download and have be a part of your game for your Sims. And last year I had this garden gnome costume. Is it or is it not perfect? Because I'm pretty certain that it's actually perfect. So this is what Gary is gonna wear for his toddler life. For his sleepwear, I didn't know what to put him in, so I just put him in this cute little set. Look at him with his cute little sticky outy ears. I love him. What a vibe. Gary. So that is Gary, the child of the garden gnome, now a toddler. With that being said, it is actually 10 to 11 at night. I need to get everyone going to bed. But guys, in like 3 hours, we are going to go into labor with this baby. So I'm going to keep Lily up. I'm going to keep Prim up and practice punching for the 2 hours that she's got this very energized mood for, right? We'll do that. There we go. She's at fitness level 3. That's so good. So we've got to get 2 more fitness skills for her. We've got to get just under 1 more gardening skill for her. And then she's got to win a fight. But we are just about to run out of this energized mood right now. She needs to head off to bed. Let's get her going off to bed. Miss Lily is reading Mr. Gary to sleep, and then we are just waiting for the pacifier to start flashing, okay? The pacifier is flashing right now. I was just about to get Lily to start tinkering, but there's no point because we are about to go into the hospital. There we go. Lily's gone into labor. She's bursting with anticipation to meet her new bundle of joy. Let's get this happening then. So we are going to have baby at hospital. We're going to join her. I don't think we'll be able to take KYLO Ren. He's an option. Well, let's see if we can take KYLO Ren to the hospital. All right, here we are. Oh, he's even in his KYLO Ren outfit. We can invite him to feel the baby, and then maybe we can give him a hug. We have Dr. Caroline Camp tonight. Dr. Camp, nice to see you, Dr. Camp. Don't you dare leave. We're having a hug. His voice was really loud in my ear. I wasn't expecting that. Can you feel the baby, KYLO? Why was that actually really sweet? Anyway, it's fine. We're going to go and check in at the front desk with Dr. Ritvik, who is the assistant today. We've got Dr. Gupta is now the nurse, so maybe Dr. Camp is going to be our new doctor, right? Let's go and check in at the front desk though, Lily. Let's get it happening. Now, I already know what this baby is going to be, okay? But we're just going to take a look at what we've got here because we currently have 4 girls in this house and 2 boys. I'm not going to make a guess because, like I said, I already know what this baby is going to be. It's fine. And I have the perfect name in mind. Okay, I'm very excited. And let's find out, are we having a boy or a girl today? You guys, it is a baby boy today. And honestly, I was kind of hoping that it was going to be a boy because I did a little bit of research. I have not seen Star Wars, but I knew that I wanted to have a Star Wars name for this baby. And I found the perfect one. It kind of makes absolute perfect sense. If you've seen Star Wars, you're probably going to know exactly why I'm going to call this child Ben. If you haven't seen Star Wars, let me tell you the research that I did. Well, KYLO Ren, before he became KYLO Ren, before he joined the dark side and became KYLO Ren, he was Ben Solo. So we've had a baby with KYLO Ren, let's call him Ben, okay? Let's do that. That's what I'm calling this baby boy. So welcome to the family, Ben, okay? There we go. Very exciting. So there we go. With that being said, Ben! So exciting! From the galaxy and into the Platt family. Welcome to the family, Ben. With that being said, you guys, that's all I've got for this episode of the Occult Baby Challenge. I thought it was really cool going to Bar 2, having KYLO Ren's baby. The fact that KYLO Ren actually showed up to the hospital when I was like adamant, absolutely certain he was not going to show up. Wow, KYLO Ren, very interesting. It gives me hope he's going to be able to turn up to birthday parties. But with that being said, in between this episode and next episode, I'm going to be giving a bedroom makeover to a gnome's bedroom. We're going to get Gary's bedroom ready for the next episode. So that'll happen in between this episode and next episode. And as for the next episode of the Occult Baby Challenge, well, now that we weren't able to install the wormhole generator on the rocket, I'm not going to be able to have the plan that I thought I was going to. So let me just see, who would I be having a baby with next? Okay, that's okay. We can still have an interesting choice happen in the next episode. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm going to wait for next episode for you to leave it a surprise. With that being said, if you would like to see more of me, more of the Occult Baby Challenge or any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!